Welcome to Song 2 in the Andy Guitar Band program, where we're learning how to play Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones on electric guitar. We also have bass and drum tutorials for this same song coming soon, along with a full play-along video where you can see all parts clearly played, which is played by my band, the Andy Guitar Band. Now, the whole intention of this series is to encourage you guys to play along to full band recordings, give you that feeling of joining in with a real live band, and hopefully encourage some of you that want to either join a band or start your own band. It's going to be really fun. This is one of the easiest songs in the series, and we kind of have three main parts to this song, and we do need two sounds. We need a clean sound and an overdrive sound. For the studio day, I used my Victory Sheriff 22. I used volume 1 for the clean sound with the gain turned really low, and then I used volume 2 for the lead part. What I'm demoing with here is how those same sounds can be done with a Boss Katana 100, to give you an example of how they can be done with any amplifier or whatever equipment or gear you happen to have. The reason I like the Katana 100, it has an optional foot pedal with 4 banks of sounds. So we have a maximum of 4 sounds, which could be needed for some of the songs in this set. Though for this one we do only need 2. We need a clean sound, which I'm on the crunch setting with the gain very low. And then we have an overdrive sound. Where we're on that same crunch setting, but we have an overdrive pedal in front of it, or a booster pedal, which is on the Katana itself. The notes we play are all on string 5, and they start at the 2nd fret. And you could even play this entire riff with 1 finger. We'd need it to move to the 4th fret and then the 5th fret. So we play the first note twice, move it to the 4th fret, move it to the 5th fret, and then play 5, 5, 4, 4. Now we do want to use other fingers to play this riff if we can, rather than just sliding 1 finger around, so a better way to play it. We have the first finger for fret 2, we have the middle finger for fret 4, and the 3rd finger for fret 5. Really good idea to just move between those. We can play them all with a down pick. It's most important to try and get the rhythm right. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Little bonus detail, the first time the riff is played, it's just the first note that is short and sharp, what we call staccato, and the second note is long. And then on the second repetition, they're both short. So the first 2 repetitions of the riff are... And you'll be able to hear and see those subtle variations that I do with the Andy Guitar Band in a few seconds. But to let you know, those mutes can be done by that first finger or any finger resting on the string. I'm going to let go now. So I pick the note and press down, and I'm going to lift off now. But I'm staying on the string, in fact all the strings. I could also mute with this hand in kind of a palm muting action. So we're going to get no excess sound. One more time of the main riff. 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. Now let's jump on to the main feature of this series, which is playing along to my band, the Andy Guitar Band. I guess we're called that. I couldn't think of a better name for us. So what we're going to do here is play along to a slightly slowed down version of that main band recording, and we're going to work through it in sections. So we're just going to go for that opening section now, so the first 20 seconds or so, and you can try playing along with this. The drummer, Thom Mills, who's going to be doing the drum tutorials for us, is going to be counting in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you play. That's the idea of, well, all band music really tends to start with that 4 clicks in. And I want you to watch that band recording first of all, so you can see exactly what's happening, see when to start and when to stop out. Any things with the muting or the sound, anything like that, get it from the first couple of watches, and then try playing along just to that first 20 seconds or so. And then we'll learn the next section, the chords, and add more and more to it. And at the end of this video, you'll be able to play along to the full live take, the full song, which will be, as I say, towards the end of this video. So here's the first 20 seconds or so, and I want you to learn and play along to that main riff as soon as you feel comfortable. Here it comes, Satisfaction. Alright, so that's the main riff covered, and of course that continues out throughout most of the song. But in the verses, and also throughout while that riff is playing, we have another part that Thomas is playing, the second guitarist in the Andy Guitar Band, which is just the rhythm part, and it's just the chords. Most of the time it's just the E major chord, and then the A major chord. I often teach the E major like this, it can be played like this. Thomas chooses to play it with fingers 2, 3 and 4, because that's obviously how he learned, and that's absolutely fine. There is even a way to play this chord with one finger, but we'll look at, and that's especially handy for anyone that has like really big, what we sometimes call sausage fingers, but affectionately call them sausage fingers. We'll be covering that kind of style later in this video, it will be there. But here's just a basic rundown. I've done this tutorial before where it's just like an A chord. The only other chord in it is a B chord, which would be a bar chord. Played like this or like this. You could play a B7. But other than that, follow a chord sheet and you will be able to strum along to us, even if all you have is an acoustic guitar. Totally fine. Join in with us. It's a very inclusive course and I don't want to leave anyone out of this series. I want you all to feel a part of it. But just to have a quick strum through the verse, in the verses we have 2 bars of the E chord to 2 bars of the A chord. And I'm going to play it like this, which is perhaps the most common way of playing the A major. I can get no satisfaction. I can get no satisfaction, but I try. And I try, and I try, and I try. Okay? That is the only sequence you'll have to actually learn, because other than that, you're either playing the riff, you know, and you can change your sound. I'm obviously on the clean sound now. Just change channel, and you're just playing the riff and focusing on the riff. But if you don't want to learn the riff and you just want to stick to Thomas's part, while the riff is playing, it's 1 bar of E and 1 bar of A, and that is it. Been in my car, and a man comes on the radio. That's all it is. So you can absolutely play along to this. I have a separate tutorial for anyone that needs more work through that, which I'll link to in the description below if you need more help with that kind of thing. But it was 2 bars of E, 2 bars of A, then same again. I can get no satisfaction, but I try. Then a B chord, easier option, B7, and I try, and I try. Okay. And the strumming pattern for that section is down, 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 up, down, up. essentially copying the drum beat, which we do quite a few times in this band series. But the drums are going da 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 da. Okay, and we're copying that with down 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 up down. I would add an extra up there as well. On that last up, that's where you would lift off to change. We actually purposely lift off there. So all of you guys that are beginners, this is something that you can work towards. This is not a total beginner band series, so you do want some experience. In fact, it would be best if you covered something like my beginner's course or have a real foundation of all the beginner skills. You've taken on some lead guitar in the past and then you're kind of going for this series. That's what it's really intended for. A lot of the songs are really at an intermediate level, as will the next bit that we look at, which is something cooler to do. What I'm playing in the verses. I'm not saying it's cooler, but it's just another part. So now we're going to go for a play along of like the start of the song until the first repetition. So around the first minute of the song. After that, it's just repetition of that after this, but it can be very difficult. It can be the most difficult thing for anyone to learn to play along to full recordings, because it's just confusing if you're not used to it. This is one of the main reasons why I've created this series. It's to help you guys that are struggling to play along to full songs. You want to put everything together, but it's difficult. And to do that, to help you do that anyway, we're going to go now for a slightly slower first minute of this song. You'll be able to see the chords that I'm playing at all times underneath the sort of band recording. Just so I'm miming, I'm just strumming along to what I'm playing. You know, you won't be able to hear it, but you'll be able to see and hear what the band are doing, and you'll see what I would recommend that you play sort of visually as well. I hope this really helps you. Here it comes, the first minute or so of Satisfaction. Alright guys, so if you can do that, if you can work towards doing that first minute, there's essentially nothing else that happens in the song other than just repetition of what you've already done. So we'll be covering, or I'll be showing you the full band take in a couple of minutes, or you can fast forward to that if you're a beginner and get straight onto that now. But some of you may have seen that I was doing something a little bit more complex in the verses, something quite rhythmical and sliding up and down the neck. I'm going to show you what I was playing. It's based on what Keith Richards was doing on the original recording, but it's not the same. You will definitely notice in this band series that we take a few artistic or creative liberties, and which is totally fine in a cover band. I was singing this as well, so to be perfectly frank, I found a way that would be like I would be comfortable doing it, and all the time I've got my eyes closed and I'm singing, I'm just thinking of the lyrics. I'm just trying to remember the lyrics. There are a lot of them. You think you know Satisfaction, then it's like, when I'm watching my TV and my man comes on, what's he singing again? How does that bit go? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the story of the song. So I what I played was based on Keith Richards' part, but not the same, because Keith rarely plays anything the same anyway. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the chords are still exactly the same, other than I'm really playing the power chord versions of them. This is a 7th fret E power chord, also known as an E5. Going down to an A power chord played with that first finger, but I'm only strumming strings 5, 4 and 3. The only other chord I play is going to the B, which is a 7th fret root 6, so we're in bar chord intermediate guitar territory here. E to B, E to A. Exactly the same as the open chords, the same chords, but I'm playing a different rhythm. Recognize the rhythm? It's the same as the lyrics, because it's really, really hard to play and sing something which is a different rhythm. So, I can't get no, fill in between, satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Alright, and I'm actually keeping my hand moving to an 8th grid, or an 8th movement, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Muting slightly with this hand, muting with this hand also. And in between, 4, 2, 4 on string 5 and 3. Kind of what Keith Richards does. You can hear a few other, in that sort of territory. But just to keep it simple, there'll be tabs on exactly what licks and fills and endless Keith Richards lessons, I'm sure, on the internet. That's what we're doing, 3 notes. Welcome to Andy Guitar. All you need are 3 chords and 3 notes. It's true. Three chords, E, A and B, and 3 notes. Just there. That's all you need. There are also only 3 notes in. 1, 2, 3. 3 notes, 3 chords, and the truth, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I was doing. I hope that helps some of you. I know, I'm going to get more and more questions about that sort of style. It requires a certain foundation of rhythm and power chord knowledge and just a certain amount of experience of doing those sorts of things. So there'll be more help. I'm not going to promote any of my courses in this series, really, but I do have courses. They're on my website. And working through skills like that will be something we try and help you with in this series, but it does require a certain amount of experience, and I have more lessons and courses that you can help you do that on my website and app. Okie dokie. Now for the fun bit, especially for you guys that are just kind of strumming along. This is one of your first ever band songs, and maybe one of the first songs that you've ever learnt and tried to play along to. I'd encourage you to definitely try and play that riff all the way through it, and try and fill in the verses if you haven't already, just with the open chords, and then perhaps try and add some power chords and do your thing. You can see what we're doing, you'll be able to hear what we're doing. I'm panned left, I'm panned on the right, which means my guitar will be heard from the right speaker, so you can go on headphones and hear it. Thomas out on the left. Have a watch a few times, and also I highly encourage you to check out Rolling Stones live versions, play along to them. But I'm offering one definitive thing that you can jam along to. Here it comes, I won't delay anymore. Satisfaction, hope you enjoy it. Play along. Okay. So that was Satisfaction, of course by the Rolling Stones originally. Jam along to us, jam along to the Rolling Stones. I hope that went well for you. If it didn't, it can take a number of attempts or a number of days to get used to this kind of thing. And that's the biggest thing that we're working towards with this band program. Share it with your friends. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments below. Give the video a like, and you can check out more videos from this series right now.